everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Savannah. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us today. We are back in Planet Zoo in Tolly Zoo, which is our franchise mode series that we have going on right now, where we are playing in hard mode and trying to make it work, essentially. In our last episode, we kind of took care of some things, got our aardvark situated a little bit over here, and you guys are phenomenal in the sense of that you're so incredibly helpful. I received so many awesome comments on addressing some of the money issues that we might potentially be having. And one thing that you guys suggested that I completely forgot about is ATMs. So that's what I wanted to start with by putting ATMs down today, because we certainly need our guests to have money, right? So that they can spend money. Super important. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a bunch of these around the zoo. In addition to ATMs, you guys also had wonderful suggestions for work zones. So I'll go ahead and show you that because I did take care of that off camera. Let's see, where else can we put an ATM? Let's put one right by the vending machines there. And so I got our work zones all situated. I think I finally understand them. Possibly that is the hope, is that I understand them. Let's throw one over here too, since there's a food court over there. But yeah, so everything seems to be running. We're going up and down between being profitable and not profitable, but it's better than not being profitable at all. Uh-oh, we're still dealing with the stress. See, if you're stressed, don't stand right there. That is a problem. What I'm thinking we may do, I'm just gonna pause it so they don't freak out too much, is as much as I really dislike this one-way glass barrier thing, we may end up kind of just putting some down here and making it into like a feature, I guess, to see if we can't give these guys a little bit of privacy. So if I throw that down there, that's the correct way, yes. And then we throw another one maybe over here, I guess. And then I'm thinking if we kind of decorate them, excuse me, decorate them in the sense of they're not just like, right now they obviously look awful with just being just a standalone barrier like that. But if we decorate them and make them not look too bad, maybe we can make it look like it's meant to be there. I don't know. I just am not, I never really liked the barrier. So we'll see. I'm going to throw them there for now just so I don't have to worry about it. Because maybe that'll help. Let's see. Is your stress going back down? Going back up rather. We don't want it to go down. See, it's kind of hovering around 0. So maybe we need to bring it a little bit over more than just that, which of course I hate to do because it ruins the aesthetic. These guys are small little animals, are supposed to be just like kind of popped up in the little corners of the zoo there, but I guess that's what we'll have to do for now. There we go, their stress is going back up because we certainly don't want protesters and things like that. What is wrong with our yellow anaconda? I feel like I want to keep this on play, but then as soon as we do, water, animal is thirsty, call a keeper. That would be great. Oh, oops, that's what I didn't do. So as I said that I completed our work zones, look, I did it wrong. So I'll show you really quickly. We have staff here, work zones. So I made a work zone for each of our habitats, and each one only has one keeper assigned. And I actually went through and fired a bunch of our staff because we had way too many. So that was one thing you guys did help me with. But what I did forget to do, oops, I didn't mean to close that, is make a work zone for our exhibits aren't in a work zone with keepers right now. So let me go ahead and add those two, and then maybe we'll have this keeper hut and this staff room be the exhibit work zone, and then we'll hire one keeper just for that. Did I not click you? Here, and here? Yeah, so we'll do that for the exhibit work zone. So let's make sure, did that work out? Why work zone 9? No, I don't want work zone 9. Where did our exhibit work zone? There we go. Exhibit work zone, 5 buildings, 1 staff room. Great. So then what we'll do is we'll hire 1 staff, go keeper here, and this keeper will be our exhibit keeper. And let's make sure that we pay you just enough. And that is another thing that I did, by the way, is I went through and made sure that our staff were paying just enough to keep them happy, but not too much. Where did our new keeper go here? No work zone. We'll put you on exhibit work zone. So hopefully that person will take care of all of our exhibits. Let's go ahead and hit play there. And check our yellow anacondas, make sure that somebody is, yep, keeper en route. I mean, of course, now they don't want water, but that's fine. At least we have somebody on there and I remembered. Let's see, what's wrong with the boa constrictor? Same kind of thing? Yeah, so look, here he comes, running over there, which is great. So hopefully he will take care of that. Another baby? Oh, you're sleeping. Can you wake up so we can see your baby? I'm not going to hang around too long because I don't know how long he's going to sleep for. She's going to sleep for, rather. And let's see, that's being taken care of. Great. So the other thing that I did, oh, I raised ticket prices. Maybe, maybe that was making people upset. So let's go ahead and drop it back down to 23 or 22. I forget how much it was, but let's see. We don't want to make people too upset. The other thing is I started charging 50 cents for people to go to the bathroom because you guys said that that was a really good suggestion. And I also increased very slightly the prices of our water because somebody pointed out in a hot climate, guests are going to get thirstier faster. And so we need to make sure that we have water or drinks available, rather. And you know what I didn't do is we have the gulpy soda here. Can we raise? Yeah, we can. So let's raise by like 25 cents. Hopefully that doesn't make people too upset, and we'll go ahead and synchronize this across everything and see if we can't make a little bit more of a profit. I think that was food, animal talk, inaccessible. You're right there. Why is that inaccessible? I'm gonna ignore that one because she's like standing literally right there, and hopefully it will go. But yeah, so other than that, you might also notice that I kind of redid our staff facilities because we unlocked the large staff room and we unlocked the large keeper hut. So I went ahead and removed kind of the multiple staff facilities that we had and replaced them with just these larger ones. So hopefully that will keep everything running a lot smoother. We are getting complaints of high amounts of litter. Why? Does this need a mechanic here? Item has been vandalized. Oh no. Okay, let's go here. I know there's somewhere in these menus here. Crime. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace that. Great. So that takes care of that. Why are you guys vandalizing things? I swear we have enough security here. Look, there's literally, I mean, it's under the ground, but you know, it's still working. Literally security right there, and you're gonna vandalize something. Rude. Incredibly rude. Oh, yay! We did have our baby. Where is it? Oh, we had 2. Look at that. So we got a little girl and a little boy. Perfect. Now, one of our challenges over here is to release, is to release an animal into the wild. I'm kind of waiting for eventually, hopefully at some point, our tortoises will grow up. And we'll be able to release them into the wild, but right now they are still babies from basically the very first episode. Why are you hungry? Is 1 keeper not enough for these? Should we add them to another work zone? Like maybe these guys should be added to the aardvarks, and then the other one should be added to the otters? Let me know. Oh no! 2 otters are born and 1 passes away. That's so sad. At least we didn't watch this one. I didn't really like watching. Let's see. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. We have a high appeal gold otter already. Let's go ahead and take a look at our animals while I'm thinking about it and see. Oops, I'm hitting all the wrong menus. Sorry, guys. Animals. Let's see if we have, will it show on here? No, it doesn't show on here if we have gold star ones or not. Oh, yes, it does over here. So we have a gold star or a gold badge there. We have a gold terrapin. That's awesome. Bronze for the caiman. Bronze for one of the tortoises. And that is about it. Bronze. Oh, we have more snakes over here. Let's go ahead and sell some of the snakes. So we have a female. Oops, go back. Animal here. We have female, male. Let's go ahead and... Was that really it? I thought I saw more on the list. Oh well, we'll send you to the trade center because you don't like to have more than one. How many are in here? Just 2. That's great. You guys also suggested that we get some Titan beetles because people were saying that Titan beetles make a lot of money. I guess they reproduce really quickly, so maybe we'll have to look into that as well. But let's go ahead and check our terrapins and our frogs as well to see. So just 2 in there and just 2 in there. Perfect. Okay. High amounts of litter. Where? So that's a negative. I'm not oh. Oh, okay. Maybe there is high amounts of litter. I swear I have trash cans over here. Can you shush for just a second? Maybe I don't. So let's go ahead and duplicate this trash can here because people clearly can't hold on to their stuff. Get trash can there, trash can there. We'll just kind of put them all over the place. I really just like the way that these blue trash cans look, but we'll just use them until we unlock the ones that I want to use. And then let's go to staff and see if we can't grab a caretaker who is commuting. And let's go ahead and bring you over here so you can start taking care of that. And let's find another one that's commuting right here. Let's go ahead and bring you so that you can take care of over here. So hopefully that gets resolved fairly quickly, and that way we don't have a whole bunch of upset, angry guests. Yeah, they're taking care of that right now. You're cleaning up over here, which is great. And now we have trash cans down, so hopefully that won't happen. That was my fault. I forgot about them. But then let's check and see, make sure here. Yay, we're finally in the green, which is great. So I want to do some building in this episode, but I am afraid of building too much because $30,000 is not a whole lot, although we are trending upwards. However, I thought what we could do is first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at what animals that we have. That's the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead. If I can search here. Thank you. We were talking about adding a big cat, and I thought the Jaguar might be a really good option as I click on this button 1,000 times for it to work. Let's go ahead and filter by conservation listings because I hopefully don't want to pay for our Jaguar, and I don't want a gold rated one. We want one with poor genetics. That one doesn't have that poor of genetics, but we have 3,000 conservation credits to spend. Are all of them gold except for this one and this one here? See, and that one, wow, because there is, yeah, there's only, wow, why does it go to that one there? Let's go back. So it looks like between this one here and this one here, I'm gonna say let's go with this one. Even though it has a bronze appeal rating, I feel like a lower immunity gene, and the size gene doesn't really matter, but maybe we'll go for this one. And the story behind that being is that we're only going to get one in for now, because we are going with the fact that we are rescuing it from either another zoo or an illegal pet ownership or something like that. I feel like we're going to have to get 2 keepers on this exhibit. Let's take, instead of hiring one, let's go to our staff work zones, and then let's take the, I think the aardvark work zone keeper. How do I see? Oh, I need to go to staff. Actually, actually, no, I don't. I need to go to edit this zone. So let's go ahead and add these guys to the aardvarks. And then let's go ahead and add the other ones to the caiman work zone. And then we will have 2 keepers on each one. So we'll have a specific keeper one, and then we'll also have a keeper that's like caiman and these guys, and then aardvark and these guys. And hopefully that will help without having to hire any more staff. And with that, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? What was I doing? But anyway, excited that this is going up, and the story, oh, that's right. That's what I was talking about. The story is that we got a Jaguar and it's a rescue, right? So I'm thinking I want to put the Jaguar out this way, maybe, so that we kind of fill in this space of the zoo, either that or out this way. So that we can kind of get people out here using the food facilities more. I'll probably end up deciding right before we do the time lapse, but I am going to say I'm going to try to keep the time lapse fairly short and fairly inexpensive because I don't want to use too much of our money, because I don't want us to go too far into the negative. Somebody's on their way, I promise. Yeah, somebody just got there, which is great. Perfect. So yeah, so I'm going to say it's nice and sunny. It is in the middle of the day, so we have lots of nice light. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here so I don't lose it and have to wait forever for for the sun to come back, for it to stop raining or something like that. And I'll go ahead and get started on our time lapse, and I will, of course, I'll talk at you during the time lapse as well, but give me just a minute. We'll start the time lapse. Alright, so very quick, very easy, simple time lapse today. We are getting our Jaguar all set up. I did decide to put her over by kind of sort of the exit area of what the zoo's going to be, just to kind of fill out this little space a bit more. I felt like the Jaguar being South American as well as the caiman, they kind of fit well together. And we kind of have this little area over here with the otters, the caiman, and the Jaguar all being from the same area. So what I was going for in this one was more of an older style habitat, so something that's not new, it's not up to date, it's a little bit dated, a little bit under budget, and I felt like that really fit the feel of Tolly Zoo with what we have going on right now. Of course, our Jaguar, the story behind her is that she is a rescue. She came from maybe the illegal pet ownership. Somebody had her when they weren't able to or weren't supposed to, or she was a rescue from another zoo, or she was found injured so much so in the wild that she can't be re-released again. Whatever the story is, whatever the specifics are, that's kind of the idea we're going with for her, and why we also don't have a second one. She was a single Jaguar from wherever she came from, and we're going to have to work a little bit and search a little bit until we find her the right mate. You know, now that she's in a zoological facility, which is Tolly Zoo, we can start hunting and maybe talking with other zoos on getting an appropriate mate for her or something like that. Because of course, it's franchise. Everybody loves baby animals. We want the guests to be happy with what they're seeing. And I want to see baby cubs. So that is the plan with her. But for now, we just have the one, and I want to go ahead and get her exhibit finished off. I think I mention it in the very end of the video because, of course, I'm doing this voiceover after I've recorded the whole thing. But let me know what you guys think. I think I want to do an episode that is either completely a time lapse so that we can kind of tie everything off and get everything finished, or make Tolly Zoo into a one-time, one-off stream where I can go ahead and stream for you guys live, and we can kind of finish off the roof of the caiman habitat, the otter habitat, and all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm happy to do either one, but I just want to make sure that we are moving at a pace that is acceptable for everyone, and we're getting things done and not taking too long, and also not leaving projects unfinished, because I want to be able to finish things and get the park looking nice and pretty, because even though it's franchise, we are concerned with how things look, because of course I love building in the game. It's one of my favorite aspects. Other than what we're building right now, I wanted to touch on something. So I'm actually recording this the day before it goes live, so this is Thursday night, and Frontier announced this morning that they're bringing billboards into the game, and I am I am so excited about this. Billboards means that we are going to be able to take custom images and custom video clips and implement them into our game, into our zoos, into our projects. And I am so excited about this because I love the fact that it's going to help implement more education into some of my products into some of my projects, and I'll be able to make custom information boards that can be seen in the game. So I'm super excited to implement this. And then furthermore, eventually we're also going to be able to implement custom audio into the game with the current in-game speakers. So I'll be able to record some keeper talk, some animal chats, things like that, and go ahead and throw those in the game as well. I do plan on kind of designing things and making them accessible for you guys as well, if you guys want to use them. For those of you that don't have Photoshop or don't have the ability to, download different images, still kind of figuring out the kinks in that, but I do want to make that something that I am able to offer you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're excited for billboards, and hopefully we hear a little bit more detail on what Frontier has planned coming very soon. But in the meantime, back to our little speed build. We're pretty much almost done now. I added just a few trees and things just to kind of give some greenery, because you guys know how much I love greenery. So we'll go ahead and jump back into real time right now. All right, everyone, so we have our little Jaguar enclosure here. So the goal was to keep it kind of small, kind of, under budget. Maybe it's an older zoo, so, a little backstage area back here, but then just enough room for our one Jaguar. So let's go ahead, before I forget, let's go back to our work zones here with staff work zones, and we're going to create a new one because of course we want a new keeper for this work zone here, and we'll name it Jaguar whoopsies, not work zone, work zone. There we go. And so then we will get a staff member for that, put them down here, and thinking that that person can also be in charge of maybe an exhibit that we put over here. But let's go ahead and assign them. Keeper. No work zone. Go to the Jaguar right here. Great. Excuse me, I have something in my throat a little bit. And then what we can do is, we need to adjust the everything work zone, right? We need to remember that we always need to adjust the everything work zone as soon as we add anything. And that being said, is I added all of these ATMs and I did not add them to a work zone. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly before I forget, because one of them will break down and then I'll not know what's happening and it'll cause a whole lot of confusion. So there we go. That seems good. Let's go ahead and send our Jaguar to its new home. Right there. Hit play. Speed it up a bit. See if we can't get that animal in really quickly. Yeah, so I plan to bring maybe another little viewing area down here. There it goes. It's right there. It's going to come around. Oh, is this outside of a power zone? Hold on one sec. I forgot to check that. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and get, maybe if we're lucky, we can squeeze in another power. Oops, that's education. Right here. And we possibly can squeeze in one right here. Oh, we need to, oh no. Yeah, it needs to be raised up. Let's see. Maybe? No, that was going to be real lucky. Okay, maybe this one needs to be outside. So we'll just go ahead and bring it right over here. Let's go ahead and rotate it so that it's facing this way. And see if we can't, will it like auto connect for me? Because I kind of want to keep it as far away from the path as we can. So let's go ahead and put it there. And then hope we get lucky that the path is going to cooperate with me here. Oh, yeah, perfect. Great. All right, so now that's with power, and let's make sure, of course, that we add it to our work zone. Where's our everything work zone? Go ahead and add that in there. Great. Look at that, like a professional Planet Zoo player. All right, let's see. They're going to be put into the enclosure right now. Slow down time. There we go. Beautiful. I love I love big cats. Big cats are my favorite. I mean, if you guys are not new to the channel, you'll know that lions are my favorite animal. But I absolutely love big cats. Let's go ahead and give her some long grass because that looks like what she needs. Go ahead and put some long grass under maybe here and over here. Just kind of blend it in with some of the trees and stuff that I already put down. Perfect. Awesome. And then other than that, we got the enclosure pretty much right? So we got water, we got land. We just need, excuse me guys, sorry, I have something in my throat today. We just need some climbing for her. But I'm hopeful that, yeah, people will already start to come over here and take a look at her. So let's go ahead and not forget things like the education here. Let's see, let's go ahead and put one because they seem to be already congregating right here. Let's go ahead and put one there, and we'll put one on the other side as well. And we can always adjust these later if I change my mind, but I just want to make sure that we have something down so that people are learning, people are having fun, and then of course, so that people are donating. So we're going to put this right here. No pressure, guys. We're just going to put that right there in front of you. I'm gonna put another one maybe right over there. I kind of like it where it looks. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to offend you so much that you disappear. That was a bit bizarre. But we'll put one there and one there. So then hopefully people will feel the need to donate. And what did we do? Awesome. So guess numbers. I will happily take that $3,000. Thank you. And then what did I just miss? Oh, one of our flamingos has matured. You know what I do need to do, and maybe I'll do this off camera. What did we get? Aardvark and Cayman. Perfect. Is that I need to go through and label moms and dads, like who our breeding pairs are, because as we start to have babies, it's going to get more and more confusing. So let me see here. Should we add just very quick climbing for her because she doesn't have any right now? So let's go ahead and see, can we do just like a super simple, because I do want to revisit this, but I don't want her to be unhappy while we are playing, obviously, because I want her to be very, very happy, very well taken care of. So we're just going to go ahead and put down some thing for her to climb real quick here. So let's go ahead and get this and that. Let's see, because they love to climb, and I do hope, actually that's what I do need to check. Where'd she go? There she is. That she can't escape, because using, oh perfect, okay, because using these climbable pieces to frame the fence, I was really worried that she was going to be able to like detect that and kind of climb up and get out, but it's really awesome to see that she can't. So that is great. Let's go ahead and put this all in one group, and I'll kind of just duplicate it for now. Like I said, guys, this is super quick, easy, not much thought put into it. We are going to fix this and make it better eventually, but for now, I just want her to have something to kind of play on. I don't even know how much climbing that's going to be for her. Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but that being said, her welfare is good other than the space, so that's encouraging. Let me see, we might be able to extend this part out just a bit, which is what we should do now before we actually put like the viewing area around it. But if I just kind of pull this straight out, because eventually we do want to get a male so that we can have little baby jaguars, but let's see if that, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Look at her run. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm so happy we added her into the zoo. I feel like she should have a special name. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Let's see. Did that help your space at all? Or is it just because of your climbing? It's probably because of her climbing, huh? But that's okay. Now there's plenty of space so that we do add two, and eventually they have babies that hopefully they will be nice and happy. Let's see if we can't just copy one of these over here too. Give her like a little platform in the corner, like so. Great. And see how much that gives her. That's much better. Okay, that's much better. We're all on the green, so she's happy for now, so I feel good leaving her that way. And yeah, so that's our little habitat here. Wanting to possibly extend this over so that it covers the guests as they walk by. But again, the idea behind this was something that is a little bit more old school, little bit under budget, things like that. So not something that is going to be super high tech or anything like that. Oh, look at her swim. She's so pretty. I love big cats so much. If it's not apparent already by how much I just like want to sit here and stare at her. All right, guys, so that is really all I had on my list of things to do today. I do write down lists for each of these episodes so that I try to make sure I don't forget anything, but let's just go ahead and take a look at her real quick and how pretty she is as it starts to rain. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm thinking actually on the next episode, I may want to do one episode that is completely a time lapse, and that way we can go through and finish off a bunch of things that we've started. So we can finish off the aardvark habitat, finish off the otters, finish off the caimans, and get everything kind of neatly tied in a bow. Let me know what you think about that, and we'll get it done. I was also thinking of possibly adding this to do just one stream while we kind of get all that done. So yeah, just let me know your opinions, your ideas down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Really enjoy having you all here, and I will talk at you in the next episode. Bye!